to a great start to the stream. Hello and welcome back everyone, thank you for being here. Just started the stream, but my fan has just fallen over. I had it on, but now why has this stopped? Where's my... Oh, I've just turned off the wrong... This is a good start, isn't it? So... Where's that going? My trainer has just gone off. What a great start. I haven't done this in a while, as you can tell. Interesting. Here's a little IR remote for all my fans and stuff. Turned off that fan up there, which is in a different set of IR receivers, and I turned off my trainer. Bear with me. There we go, let's try that. One fan, two fans, three fans. There we go. Now we're back in action. The good news, or the good thing about this stream, is there's no race, it's just a Zwift ramp test today. I've been out on the road on the real world roads of New Forest for the past few months, and I want to see how my fitness has improved. I'm feeling okay. I've done a few days of recovery. My wife and I did a little gentle 5k this morning. It's the couch to 5k approach, and not all running, just a bit of running, a bit of walking. Nice little combination of both. So I'm loosened up, I'm ready to go. I'm going to take on the standard 20-minute ramp test, so no grade or anything like that. I'm too heavy for the ramp test light, so we'll go with the standard ramp test and see how we get on. I've done a good half an hour warm up already, as you can see. The efforts, I did do some efforts. I started the warm up, but they're on the, you can see my little performance bar down the bottom here. They were at the start of the effort. So I'm relatively, I think, relatively kind of set and good to go. But there's only one way to know, so let's quit this one. Jump back into the menu and choose a ramp test, shall we? See how we get on. Save that. Took a few pictures there because I'm in the new Zwift Coalition kit. Other than that. Right, so. Bring the content in front for a sec. Alright, workouts. In fact, I can probably use the Zwift controllers for this. There we go. FTP tests. FTP ramp tests. Does it really matter? Oh, there's new France route, isn't there? Let's do it around. No, these are all too. What's one more? Done croissant. What route should I do? The Piquet Pavé, Three Musketeers. Let's do it around Three Musketeers. Here we go. So, partway through this, when the pain really starts to kick in, I will stop talking and instead put the music on and focus in. to the race camp so you can get side profile of me sweating my backside off as well. So 5-minute free ride, here we go. So yeah, use the first few minutes to chat with you. It'll get easier and easier. Try and get your cadence down a little bit, he says, and then he spins away. So let's jump. So we trained out a little bit. Yeah, so I called this video Don't Call It. I'm going to switch back into this mode because then you can hear me a bit better. So yeah, I called this one Don't Call It Comeback. I've been working out on the road for a while now, doing a good sort of 2-hour rides, nothing too long, but within those 2-hour rides, a good amount of effort. So I've done 2, maybe even 3 kind of casual 90 to 120-minute rides, nothing too hard, like zone 2-ish. But for the most part, I found a nice couple of loops that take me out and back that's sort of between 50 and 60k that really lend themselves to nice, strong zone 3, zone 4 rides. You know, you can get down into a nice aero position, tuck, head down, flat, smooth, easy tarmac, small bumps and little dips here and there, but really good New Forest back road loops that you know, I hardly see a car. I'm going to do the very courteous. So yeah, great place to ride. Really good place to ride. I've got 2 or 3 loops that I'm going to stitch together at some point and turn into a nice long 100k. And I was planning to do, I was hoping to go and do a 100 miler this weekend. My good friend Mun from over in the roads of Essex, the Essex end of season ride. But we've got other plans now, so I've decided not to bother doing that in the end. There's a organised race, well, organised sportive, that one. You're not supposed to call them a race, are you? Yeah, just decided that we've got quite a bit going on in September. Kids are about to fall in a few weeks as well, so focus on and get ready for that instead. So just under 2 minutes left of this nice easy free ride. I'm planning pretty much to try and get to 400 watts if I can. We'll see how that goes. I'm feeling pretty good. My short burst of power, my peak, my sprint, so to speak, has not been trained. I've not been putting any effort into that at all. I've just been doing a lot of kind of longerish rides, trying to average 200-ish watts per kilo over the, 200 watts I should say. The duration, not that we should be measuring average speed, but anywhere between sort of 32 and 34 kph on my rides is what I've been going for outdoors. Enjoying it. And just enjoying that, you know, getting in the drops, getting low, and kind of getting into that nice 92, 91 RPM spin. And you know, nice burn, that nice feel you get in the legs. That's what I've been seeking outdoors. So hopefully I can get to that sort of zone here today. We'll see how we go. I did guesstimate my FTP, or the FTP I've been working to most recently is 250. So if I can get an FTP upwards of 275, 280, I'll be pleased with that. I've also dropped a couple more kilos, so I went from 84, 85 down to 82, and now I'm 81. I've got 1 more kilo. Here we go. It's a nice easy 100 watts now. So we're now into the proper trotted section, but we just won't start to feel hard until about 260, 280. So I'm going to talk less now, keep my breathing under control. Let's put it into race mode. Here we go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these other fans on, keep my core temp down as well. Might get a bit more wind noise now. Interestingly, the Q factor on my road bike, my System 6, is a little bit wider. I've got the slightly longer Dura-Ace cranks and pedals. Well, just pedal rather, not cranks, but cranks. With a slightly longer spindle on my Dura-Ace pedals. And it does make a difference. These are just the standard Dura-Ace pedals on my Ortega cranks here on the Giant Propel. I do feel it. So what I'd like to try and do maybe for Christmas is get myself a Zwift bike. I love my Giant, this is brilliant, this bike. But I actually want to start using it on the road again. Get a nice pair of front wheels or something for it. This is a rim brake bike. And then, yeah, get back out there on this, on my Propel. Sorry, my System 6 rather. Will never ever go on the turbo, it's too nice. But I don't ever want to ride it in the winter. So at least if I have this Propel, it's got PI2 on it. Still a great bike, so this will become my winter bike, I think. Not hard yet, but pardon me, I need to do all I can to keep the heart rate down. Keep the temperature down as well. The temperature I think is going to beat me. Right, increase its cadence a bit. Nice and steady. Keep the cadence up, the heart rate down, temperature down. I actually don't think I input a new weight either. So I think I'm still in at 84 kilos there. Little 1 minute blocks and 20 minute watt increases are going along very quickly. hydrated. What do you guys think of the new coalition kit? It's very Larry, isn't it? It's almost like a pink and blue tiger print. Get a closer look at it later. Zoom in a bit. Still feeling pretty good. Thank you for the ride on, Van Verlet. If I stop now, my FTP would be about 210. 272. $272. Hang on. Not bad. Not bad. So I've managed to increase my FTP by about 25 watts or so. At least 25 watts from an estimated 250 that I was operating out or trading to before. So that's okay. It's a positive improvement. So I'll take it, I'll bank it. Thank you very much. But I was kind of hoping to get into that 380 watt bracket, or sorry, to the 400 watt bracket. So I wanted to make it through at least one extra minute. But I think, you know, you can always think of excuses for why I didn't do better, and I think at the end of every FTP test, I've always finished thinking, oh, I should have just done an extra 30 seconds. But I'm true to myself. I completed all I had, but if I'm gonna allow myself an excuse or a reason why I could do more. Definitely heat. I'm definitely struggling in this heat, despite 3 fans. One here to my left, one below me on the floor pointing up at my back, and then one over by my garage door blowing some cool air in. It's still extremely hot in here. My thermometer, my digital thermometer that I used to have in my previous garages, is out of battery and somewhere in a box, so I couldn't tell you how warm it is right now. But if you look at the BBC weather forecast right now, it's saying the current temperature where I am is 22 degrees, but we're going to do some thunderstorms a bit later, so it's feeling a bit muggy and icky at the moment. I know word. But all that aside, really pleased with where I'm at. So 272. I'll reset on my training objectives to work from that number. The one thing I want to do, or want to work on, or one thing I'll be pushing quite specifically over the next 4 to 6 weeks is my sprint. I figure for the lower brackets that I'm in at the moment in terms of racing category, racing score and whatnot, that I'll be okay sticking with groups of riders and racers, but I'll be beaten in the sprint at the end. So what I need to do is make sure I've got a sprint, some sort of sprint to speak of, so that I've got a chance of beating everyone at the end. So let's see how that goes. So I'll be back on Zwift a little bit more over the coming weeks, even though we still are, as we stand right now in August, and there's still some warmer-ish temperatures to be enjoyed. We're going to have a couple of weeks of rain, which, well, some may welcome it after what has been an incredibly warm, hot and dry summer here in the UK. I do not welcome it. I know it's good, farmers need it, and the grass needs it, and you know, reservoirs need to be filled, etc. But come on, this weather has been stunning. Makes me rethink the prospect of moving out to Dubai or Saudi or something. Although that might be a bit too hot. Yeah, the appeal of living somewhere scorching hot is still very much there for me. Anywho, I'm rambling, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to go and get some dinner. Expect to see more of me back here on Zwift, on YouTube rather, on Zwift. And as always, all that's left to say is peace and good vibes to you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.